Imagine a world without the clinking of coins or the rustle of bills. A world where price tags don't dictate our desires. What would drive us? What would we value? It's a fascinating thought experiment, one that challenges our very understanding of society. For millennia, humanity thrived without a universal currency. We traded goods, services, and skills directly. A farmer might exchange a bushel of wheat for a pair of shoes from the cobbler. This barter system, while simple, had its limitations. As civilizations grew and trade routes expanded, the need for a more efficient system became apparent. Enter money, a revolutionary concept that simplified trade and fueled unprecedented economic growth. But has it come at a cost? The invention of money marked a profound shift in human history. It provided a standardized measure of value. This facilitated trade on a scale never before imagined. Societies transitioned from bartering to complex economies. Coins, paper money, and eventually, digital currencies emerged. Each iteration further abstracted the concept of value. We moved further away from the tangible. The focus shifted to accumulation. This evolution, while driving progress, also brought about disparities. Wealth concentrated in the hands of a few. The gap between the haves and have-nots widened. It raises the question, what if we return to a moneyless society? Could we create a more equitable world? In a world without money, the very notion of wealth would be redefined. Instead of material possessions, skills and contributions to the community would be paramount. Imagine a society where a doctor's expertise is valued as highly as a farmer's harvest. This shift in perspective could foster a sense of equality. The pursuit of wealth, often a source of societal division, might lose its grip. People would be judged not by their bank accounts, but by their contributions to the collective good. However, such a system presents challenges. How do we objectively measure the value of different skills? How do we ensure that essential but less glamorous jobs are still fulfilled? These are complex questions with no easy answers. The pursuit of money is a major source of stress in modern society. Bills to pay, debts to manage, and the constant pressure to acquire more weigh heavily on our minds. Imagine a world without these financial burdens. In a moneyless society, the fear of unemployment might be replaced by the freedom to pursue one's passions. The pressure to consume could give way to a focus on community and well-being. But would this lack of financial pressure lead to complacency? Would it stifle innovation and ambition? Or would it unlock a new era of creativity, driven by passion rather than profit? These questions cut to the heart of human motivation. Section 5. A greener tomorrow? Our current economic model, driven by consumption and profit, has taken a toll on our planet. We extract resources at an alarming rate, produce mountains of waste, and pollute our air and water. Could a moneyless society offer a more sustainable path? Without the pressure to constantly produce and consume, our relationship with the environment might evolve. We could prioritize durability over disposability, local sourcing over global trade, and conservation over exploitation. However, even without money, the challenge of resource allocation remains. How do we ensure that everyone's needs are met in a sustainable way? This requires careful planning, innovation, and a shift towards a more circular economy. Section 6. The drive to contribute. One of the most common criticisms of a moneyless society is the perceived lack of motivation. Without the incentive of financial reward, why would people work? It's a valid concern, deeply ingrained in our current understanding of human nature. However, history and psychology offer alternative perspectives. Humans are inherently social creatures, driven by a desire to contribute to the well-being of their community. Throughout history, people have volunteered their time, skills, and resources without the expectation of monetary compensation. In a moneyless society, this intrinsic motivation could be further nurtured. Work could become a source of purpose and fulfillment, rather than simply a means to an end. Education and job satisfaction would be paramount, fostering a workforce driven by passion and a desire to make a difference. Section 7. The value of resources redefined. In a world without money, the concept of scarcity would take on a new meaning. Without a price tag to dictate value, we would be forced to reconsider our relationship with resources. What is truly valuable? What are the essential needs versus the artificial wants created by consumerism? This shift in perspective could lead to a more equitable distribution of resources. Essential goods and services, such as healthcare, education, and access to clean water, could be prioritized over luxury items. However, this raises complex questions about resource allocation and decision-making. Who determines what is essential? How do we prevent hoarding and ensure fair access to limited resources? These are challenges that any moneyless society would need to address. Section 8. Technology in a world without money. Technology would play a crucial role in shaping a moneyless society. With the rise of automation, artificial intelligence, and decentralized systems, we have the potential to create a world where work is less about subsistence and more about purpose and innovation. Imagine a future where robots handle many of the mundane tasks, freeing up humans to pursue creative endeavors, scientific discoveries, and artistic expression. Blockchain technology could facilitate transparent and secure resource allocation, ensuring that everyone's needs are met. However, technology is a double-edged sword. It has the potential to create a utopia, but also to exacerbate existing inequalities. In a moneyless society, it would be crucial to ensure that technology is developed and implemented ethically, with a focus on empowering individuals and fostering a more equitable world. Conclusion. A world without money is a radical concept, one that challenges our deeply held beliefs about value, work, and society. While it presents significant challenges, it also offers a tantalizing glimpse into a future where equality, sustainability, and human well-being are paramount. Whether such a future is achievable remains to be seen. However, the very act of imagining it forces us to confront the limitations of our current systems and to consider alternative paths towards a more just and sustainable world.